Help how to get better at dense Module 2 science passages. I can't break 750 reading.
I struggle a lot with reading dense science passages. I have to reread them multiple times, which takes too much time, and sometimes I'm unable to understand a lot of them.
Example below.
How can I improve?
I don't have any issues with grammar, vocab, anything else, it's just the long dense passages holding me back.
Tips from past high reading scores are much appreciated, thank you.
My score progression stagnant. Examples.
I got a perfect R dense passages. I always try to rephrase the sentence in my head before moving on to the next one. It's best to do the comprehension and connecting of concepts while reading instead of having to go back over and over. There are repeated long phrases, just replace them with something simpler like A and B in your head to get rid of the. Here's how I would go about understanding the first sentence. The main important part seems to just be initially, the lithosphere and mantle didn't interact. Second sentence, eventually they were able to interact, and the researchers are trying to determine when. Third, they've determined the two phases first mixed around 3.2 billion years. A, the amounts of two different types of rocks don't seem to connect to the mixing of the two layers, so incorrect. Choice B, since older than 3.2 billion years is thought to be when the two layers didn't interact, the distinctions between properties in that pre-interaction time period aren't important. Choice C, this would imply that older lithosphere rocks are more similar to mantle-derived rocks, which wouldn't make sense because the researchers' claim is that these older rocks should not have interacted between the layers and thus should be more distinct. Choice D, mantle rocks younger than the combination point have similar compositions to lithospheric rocks and differ from older mantle rocks. This would support the claim because it suggests these younger mantle rocks interacted with lithospheric. This particular example, it also might be helpful to replace the two terms with M and L in your reasoning to simplify it, though I didn't for the sake of explanation.